this is Dee, and welcome back to my kitchen. For those of you who have visited my channel before, you know that I love gadgets. But today, I'm not going to be using that many gadgets. Hate to disappoint you. The only gadgets I'm going to be using in today's recipe is my cake tester and my handy dandy hand mixer. And for this particular recipe, you don't necessarily need a hand mixer if you don't have one. So what are we baking today? Banana bread. Banana bread is a recipe that I have been making for my family for quite a number of years. Actually, I introduced my family to banana bread one Christmas when I was looking for something to share. I used to bake a lot of goodies and just put just a smorgasbord of goodies together for my sisters to celebrate Christmas. So this particular year, I decided to do banana bread. And my second sister was not very happy to get banana bread. So she was like, "What is this?" I was like, "This is banana bread. Sister, just try it. Just try it." She tried it, and now it's one of her favorite things. And she's always asking me, "When are you going to make banana bread again?" So let's talk about what we're going to need to make this banana bread. This particular banana bread recipe, I literally just put several recipes together, things that I like. So I'll list a particular recipe in the description box this time, but you don't have to follow it. So for today's recipe, we're going to need some ripened bananas. Now these particular bananas, I got them out of my freezer. When my bananas start to go bad, what I do is I'll just put them in a Ziploc bag or a container, place them in the freezer for when I want to make banana bread. You'll need melted butter, you'll need salt, you'll need baking soda. I'm using walnuts today and raisins and craisins because that's what I had in my pantry. You're also going to need an egg, unbleached flour, and sugar. And guys, just in case I missed some of the ingredients, I will list the ingredients in the description box. So what our recipe calls us to do first is to mash our bananas in a bowl. And like I said, these are some bananas that I just had placed in the freezer. So we're going to use all of that. And then we're going to use another ripened banana that I had on my counter. And we're going to mash these bananas together with a fork. And then we're going to add our melted butter. I know they don't look appetizing, but trust me, when you bake the bananas in the bread, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. So don't throw away your ripened bananas, guys. Okay. See, that's mixed together just well. And then we are going to add our melted butter. Interesting fact about me, I don't like microwaves. So actually, while my oven was preheating, I actually took this bowl, which is oven, microwave, dishwasher safe, and I put it in the oven and I melted my butter. Sure did, because I don't like microwaves. So we're going to mix that together till well blended. All righty, and then we're going to add our other ingredients. To our mixing bowl, we're going to add our baking soda, salt, sugar, and we are going to mix that well. This recipe is going to go by really fast. All right, then we are going to add our beaten egg. I'll break that up just a little bit. Add our beaten egg. Mix that well, just until the egg is well blended. And that should be good enough. We are going to add our vanilla and then our flour. And then we're going to mix in our raisins and our roasted walnuts. Now these walnuts I roasted in a pan this morning. I didn't put them in the oven. I just tossed them, no butter or anything. Just toss them in a nonstick pan until you start to smell the aroma from the walnuts. It brings out the flavor when you roast them. This is going by so fast, guys. So fast. I'm going to get a rubber scraper and scrape down the sides of our bowl. because we want to make sure we have everything incorporated. Banana bread is good any time of the day. It's good for breakfast. It's good for a snack. I love banana bread. So we're going to add in our flour, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and dump in our craisins and our walnuts. Because once you put the flour in, you don't want to keep agitating your mix too much, because that increases the amount of gluten. And you really don't need a mixer. You can do this by hand, guys. Just like that. It's done. Wow. It's already incorporated. Look at that. I've already greased my 8.5 by 4.5 bread pan, and we're going to add our mix. And in 50 minutes, we will have banana bread. I'm going to use my rubber scraper to make sure that all of this mix is incorporated. Because sometimes you can have just a little flour at the bottom of your bowl that didn't get incorporated well. So can you see that? And we're going to add our mixture to the bowl. This smells so good. I can smell the bananas. Just going to add that to the bowl. To the bowl. We're going to add that to the pan. We're going to add that to our pan. And just like that, guys, we can place this in the oven. I like to hit the side of the pan just to get out any air bubbles. Look at that. And we're going to place this in the oven for 50 to 55 minutes, depending on whether or not you're cooking with gas or you're cooking with electric. Guys, it's going to take me more time to clean up than it did for me to mix all of the ingredients together and get that banana bread in the oven. And just like that, we're done. Banana bread, well, banana raisin craisin, because I added craisins and raisins because that's what I had in my pantry. So we are going to turn this banana bread out on this plate. You know what? Let's just, because we oiled our pan, that allows our loaf to come out quickly. Look at that. Nice and brown. Nice and golden brown. Yes. Here comes my favorite part. Taste test time. Ooh, look at that. Y'all didn't, I didn't have time to let it cool completely. Just look at that. Now let's taste it. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. I really taste the walnuts. I taste the banana, but I really taste the walnuts. I love walnuts. I probably overdid it with the walnuts. Y'all, this was so easy. It took me longer to bake this than it took to put it together. So try banana bread. Don't throw those bananas away on your counter. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like, share, and subscribe, how am I going to know you like my channel? Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.